We are living in the fifth dimensional consciousness where we are creating our reality faster than we can imagine. And 95% of our lives are run and created by our subconscious programming. Imagine how your life will be when that 95% subconscious programming is set to attract, manifest, and create everything you desire. Would you like help to change yours? Join Tamra Oviatt in Living in Fifth Dimensional Consciousness here on OMTimes every week, where she will connect to the source energy and change your subconscious programming by deleting your negative belief systems. Tamra is the founder of Sacred Activations, a subconscious metaprogramming process that rewires your brain and shifts hundreds of your belief systems so you can break away from lack, pain, and suffering and take control of what you want to create in your life. Tamra has helped hundreds of thousands of people worldwide, and she is here to help you too. It's not about fighting what you don't want. It's about creating what you do want. And the only way to do that is to change and upgrade your subconscious programming. Let Tamra help you create magic in your world. Join her now for Living in the Fifth Dimensional Consciousness.
Hi, welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Tamra Oviatt, and this is my guest, Melinda Lee. Melinda Lee is an amazing friend of mine. We met back in 2010 and was instant friends. And we've been friends since then. And I'm so excited to introduce her to you because she's a miracle maker. She's absolutely incredible. And I think she's definitely someone you should work with if there's things you want to change in your life. So in a minute here, I'm going to turn this over with Melinda. And then at the end of the show, I will be running some sacred activations to help you get into your power right here and right now to be able to create the life you desire and get out of fear and be in this amazing energy of peace, love, joy, and happiness. So welcome, Melinda. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited you're here with me.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's such a pleasure. Just wonderful. And I love what you're doing with sacred activations.
Thank you.
Very, very powerful.
Yeah. Well, we're both very powerful healers, really, and listening to God and doing what we're supposed to do to do what we're supposed to do on this planet at this time to help people shift.
Absolutely. I love it. So thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
You're welcome.
I'm just going to introduce myself. So I am a medical intuitive, master healer, author, international speaker, and, course creator, retreat leader. So today, I just wanted to introduce this aspect of it because I know you've done so many different healings worldwide too. And in the past 20 years, I've done over 35,000 healings, and a lot of those are group and some are in person. A lot of them are in person, but I've been privileged to witness so many amazing life transforming miracles for people. And today I'm here to really hopefully open the minds of people to limitless possibilities. So that's what I'm doing. And I help people heal, awaken, and really transform their bodies, minds, and souls to be able to align with their inner vibrance once again, so that then they can go forward and embrace their purpose and passion and live their most miraculous life. Because you and I both know that in the world today, we need to really protect our energy, be in that space of miracles, live in that space. I love what you're doing with creating your own world in this consciousness. And I think, what we're talking about today is really important for people to become aware of their own power. So I just wanted to say that for all the listeners, you're in the right place. If you are a burnout healer and miracle worker, if you want to build, maybe you also want to build your business and, create miracles for others and learn from a big sister who has burned out 3 times. And, you have empathic abilities that are really, distracting you from your gifts. You're giving your power away to a lot of people, places, and things. And it's just throwing you off your bigger game. And maybe you want to eliminate persistent health issues. And, or maybe like me, you had a, serious terminal health condition that you want to completely transform, and you want to return to your radiant health and just step back into your power. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And you may want to also monetize your business and work around the world. So all of this program with Manifesting Miracles with Melinda is about all of this. And if you're ready to receive for you. So I think this is a lot about learning to receive and accept, work in the miracle zone, and witness the extraordinary, because that is the time. This is the time and place that we get to live in. This is a time that our souls chose to be here. And, there's a lot of dualism in our world, and yet there's so much beauty and magic. And I think Spirit is really calling us to wake up to that and be the change bringers in the world. So if you are ready to learn how to create instant healing through the Manifesting Miracles with Melinda program, and tap into the space where migraines heal, this is all me, migraines heal, bone disease heals, residual effects of a stroke at 25 heals, and stage 4 cancer heals. And yes, this was all me. And I believe that I had all these different experiences in my life in order to be able to learn how to heal them, because it was through this process. And back when I started learning about this, I had not received any kind of training. God was my teacher and my healer. And so I believe I had all these experiences to learn how to truly heal them and shift them and assist other people. And so that's where I've been. I also want to say one thing, that there's nothing for sale here today. So relax, take notes, and enjoy the process that I'm going to take you through, because this process really changes lives and shifts pain and heals your body quickly. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And to be realistic, we can't heal everything in an hour. But I appreciate your time, and I have a gift for you at the end, throughout the process. So I think mine is going to be, the time I'm going to be speaking is about 20 to 30 minutes. And then we'll go right into your free gift that I'm excited to give you. So do you have any questions, Tamra, before I go into my story?
No, go for it. Just go for it.
Okay. So
holding the floor for you, holding space for you, sending you love. Everybody, Melinda is absolutely amazing. So I would definitely, connect into your heart and connect into her process. I know she's going to help you with heart healing and opening your heart and all kinds of stuff. So I would definitely stick around and listen. It'll definitely be worth your time. Go ahead, Melinda. I'm going to keep quiet until we go to commercial.
Okay. So, this whole process, I know, in this talk, what you're going to learn is how the master cell in the heart holds the key to healing. And I want to go ahead and answer that because, I think we've all wondered for a long time about the heart. When I started doing this healing work, I was taken into that master cell and the core nucleus of the master cell in the heart. And you can ask to be shown this. And within that space, there's an energy of like a little mini tape recorder in there that records all your past, present, and future, all kinds of timelines and everything that have to do with all the emotions and feelings and everything that your conscious subconscious has recorded as well. the heart connects you directly to the subconscious mind. And so in this process that I'm going to be taking you through today, you'll be learning about the power of the heart. When you connect in this space, you can balance the hormones of your heart and regulate your blood pressure. You can do a lot of clearing on the emotions and different, shock and trauma you've experienced, and, sorrow with love issues and all kinds of things you can clear from here. But the heart and the brain work miraculously together to keep our bodies in balance. And, so many things are stored in these two parts of our bodies that regulate every organ, gland, and system in our bodies. And so what brings me to my story today is this process of helping you guys to understand where I got to in order to work with the 35,000 people that I have, and the process that I'm going to guide you through. But the heart holds that powerful energy. So when we connect there and we go into the brain and we connect there and we connect in infinite bliss, we go directly into the gamma brainwave. And the gamma brainwave is extremely fast. It's 35 hertz. So, it's just very, very fast. And when we go into that brainwave and into that infinite bliss, we connect in a space that is absolutely miraculous. But we start by connecting in the heart first, and then we connect these other spaces. And as this goes on, it flows perfectly to bring us into a space where, belief systems that have been stored in the heart, that are at the root of any condition you may have going on in your body, instantly shift and heal. As you go into the infinite bliss and you go into your best day or your happy place, but bliss is still higher than all of that. And you go into that bliss state where your brainwaves go extremely high. Then you've gone from almost the meditative state through the process of meditation and the activation of the visualization process. You go from that directly into bliss. And I'm going to take you through this process and make it easy. But I just wanted to explain that it's so powerful because that is where instant pain shifts in the body. That is where you're able to reset different spaces in the body that have been out of balance. And so the combination of this is extremely powerful. And I'm just powerful. I just want to go now into my story. And, manifesting miracles is about how I made $150,000 in a day and burn out the next. Because everything I've done, after I did the Fox News stories, I had around 200 phone calls a day. That was in 2006. And by 2013, I was in a space of total burnout. I had been in this space where I did the Fox News stories and somebody put it on YouTube and it went around the world. And overnight, I was working on people in 50 countries. Mm-hmm. And this is the process I'm going to show you. And it was overwhelming. And I was putting all my energy into my clients. I was doing sometimes 6 2-hour sessions a day. I since have learned it can go much faster than that. But back then I had all these beliefs I was running, right? And I wanted to give them as much as I could during the time I had them. And I had these beliefs about needing to heal the world, help God, and help all of his children. And so in that space, I was, giving all my energy to my clients, my children, my parents, my friends, and I had nothing left for me. I was literally on burnout and exhausted beyond belief. And I felt like I was going to crash. I couldn't even sleep. And so I was just in that space. And that's the power of the belief systems and how, they control us. They run our lives. And until you become really clear about that, and a lot of this system had not completely developed until I was in Maui. But when you realize the power the beliefs have over your life, then you realize what needs to be changed in order to bring you back in balance. But I remember the beautiful fall day when Spirit said, "You're leaving." And I'm like, "Where am I going?" Spirit's like, "Get ready. You're going to Maui for the most amazing, magical journey." And I'm like, okay, okay. And I knew that when I received that kind of message, having been intuitive all my life, that I was leaving. I got everything in order. I took 2 suitcases. I left my business of 13 years, my children, grandchildren, parents, my home, everything, and went to Maui. And I remember the day that I left. My daughter, who had worked for me for many years, jumped on Facebook and said, "Bye, Mom. We love you. Have a miraculous journey in Maui." And she put that on Facebook. And I never even knew that. But I wanted to have my own miracles. I knew it was time to put myself in timeout. And I had been thinking about Maui, and in the back of my mind manifesting that I just would go there, work on myself, sit on the beach, meditate, just reconnect with Spirit for myself and recharge my battery. And, it was interesting because from the moment I landed in Kahului Airport, I had a friend that I met 4 years earlier that called me and said, "Melinda, I can see you're on island. What are your plans?" And I said, "Well, I really don't have any because I came here just to sit on the beach and I'm just turning everything over to Spirit and I haven't booked anything or anything." She said, "You do realize you're here during the busiest time of the year, February, and it is extremely busy. Everything's booked out for 2 years." And I said, "Well, I'll just sleep on the beach." And she said, "No, come to my house, rent a car, come to my house." And it just unfolded beautifully from there. It was like the minute I landed, I had that call from her. It all opened up. I got to her home. So many miracles were created there. And I moved forward. And every day I would wake up and I would manifest and I would go into meditation and visualize. And that's where I was shown the power of these bringing together, meditation and visualization and bringing that all beautifully together, and how going into infinite bliss was actually the secret. Because when you get a person into infinite bliss, we all know how to meditate, most of us do, and visualize. But when you go into that infinite high vibration, 35 hertz brainwave, everything shifts and you go in, and that's where their body shifts. So sometimes when I'm doing healing work with people will say, "I don't know what joy even feels like." Yeah. And so I really have to get them there before I can get them to bliss. But once I do, then they're in that space. And then I know their body can heal. So that's my story of how this all kind of came together. And then it was really remarkable because, I had relentless sciatica, Tamra, that I was trying to get rid of. I had worked on it for about 6 months, and I knew a lot of different healing modalities, but nothing was shifting it. And I was in that space where I was like, "God, show me what I need to do. I know it, and I go through all these things. And finally, Spirit showed me, just go in and touch these parts of your spine and reset this, and this, and go into infinite bliss. And then I noticed within 30 seconds, my back was shifting. My pain was gone down my leg. And then it just continually unfolded. An energetic reset was created. And then that's part of manifesting miracles and this 58-step process and everything that goes into my program. But anyway, that all developed as a result of the sciatica and then being on Maui and having that time and space. And I think I really needed that to create this program. But what was beautiful next is it aligned me with one of the world's biggest telesummits, where I was speaking now on that. And I went on there and in one day made $150,000 in one day. And that was beautiful, except now it booked me out with sessions for over a year. Yeah. And so I was excited about making that one day. And yet the next day I was in the space of, "Are you kidding me? Now I have all this work.
Yeah.
And so
Private sessions are so much work. They're like doing a webinar. I mean,
They
you could be
are.
helping hundreds of people at the same time as just helping one person. And
Yes.
hundreds of people are getting the same results as one person would.
Yes.
Private sessions can be very overwhelming. And I know for years you've been doing so many private sessions, and it's like, wow. You've always impressed me on what you can do, because since I've known you, you've been very busy.
Yes. And since then, I have shifted completely to where now Spirit has aligned it to where people apply to work with me. And then I have my courses now that they can work with me in, because as you know, there's no way we can heal in 1 hour in a session. No. I mean, not everything, not all 60 years of stuff. And so,
I mean, you can definitely get some major changes, but to have your whole life change in an hour, I mean, that's impossible.
Exactly.
It's absolutely impossible. Your brain, your mind would not be able to handle it.
Yes. So, you would have thought that I would have learned my lesson after the Fox News story and all that happened with that. But now I was doing it again with the telesummits. And it's really beautiful. So now I work with people that are burnt out. I'm here to help with the healers. Really restructure everything. And it's more than time management. It's more than belief systems. It's really getting your energy in alignment with exactly how you want it to flow. Because Spirit is right here listening to us, saying, what do you want?
Yes.
How do you want it to look? What don't you want? What don't you want in your life?
Exactly. I thought it was really funny how you're talking about how Spirit took you to Maui to receive this modality, and I went to England to receive mine.
Yes, you did.
So it's like they take us out of our space of what we're used to and comfortable in, and remove us so we can actually be taught and learn.
Yes.
So I love that of your story. So go ahead and continue. That's fantastic.
So, I want to take them into this process and show them what this is like. And I just really want to bring them into a space of understanding the brilliance of the universe and how everything lines up as a direct reflection of us. And so protecting your energy, protecting your mind, your life, playing more, being in that energy and that space of fun and play and getting out every day in nature and aligning with those infinite possibilities and recognizing the everyday miracles is really huge, because there's a power in that. The moment you go, wow, that was cool. I thought of her and she called me, within 2 minutes, and just little everyday miracles. The universe says, oh, you like that? Okay, I'm going to give you more. It's like the hummingbird that came up to the window just now and was trying to speak to me. So there's so many different things that align when we are in tune with that. So, I just want to take you through this process now. And
how long does this process take?
It doesn't take very long, probably 10 minutes. Is that okay?
Oh, 5 minutes? Let's go ahead and go take a commercial break now, and then you can come back and do the process. And then you'll have about 15 minutes to do the process. Okay,
great.
All right, perfect.
OMTimes TV. Imagine becoming a super influencer. Reinvent yourself, invest in your brand, and then manifest your success with a robust spheric approach. OMTimes Media and Broadcasting offers a unique and multifaceted way to become the spiritual and conscious influencer you deserve to be by putting your message across our powerful platform with its proven record of integrity and excellence. Through our produced shows, OMTimes offers the opportunity to become a social media TV personality, a radio show host, an OMTimes magazine columnist, and a syndicated podcaster, all in one shot. By live streaming your show on OMTimes TV and broadcasting it across the extensive OMTimes radio and TV networks, you become more than a host. You become an ambassador and a force for positive change. OMTimes. Open yourself to the possibilities. Do you want to go deeper into sacred activations, which is a subconscious metaprogramming process? Tamra Oviatt is inviting you to visit her website at tamraoviatt.com to sign up and get lifetime access to free 7 activations that you can listen to anytime you want or as often as you need. If you like what Tamra does and like to incorporate sacred activations into your life, she also offers live webinars, masterclasses, and practitioners training to further support your healing, manifestations, and expansion. There are hundreds of activations on her website that address different aspects of your life: money, health, relationships, intuitive abilities, and more. Head over to her website at tamraoviatt.com and experience the magic of sacred activations. Thank you for listening.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Hi, welcome back. Okay, we are ready for you. Go ahead and do your process, sweetheart.
Okay. All right, everyone, just take in a deep cleansing breath. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Relax. And now these are the 4 steps that I'm going to take you through to help you move beyond fear and limitations so you can create bigger. Okay? So right now, the heart, remember the heart holds the key. It's the master recorder for the entire body. It connects directly with the subconscious mind. So right now, I'm going to have you begin the process by placing your hand on your heart. And as you consciously connect here deep within and move the energy down through your body, and I'm going to have you go down into the beautiful crystalline energy of Mother Earth and ground into the center of Mother Earth. And now bring the energy just back up. Watch it as it flows up through your body, up to your heart. And connect deeply with Spirit, God, Creator, Life Force energy here. Now visualize going deep into the master cell of your heart. Ask to be shown the master cell and ask to be taken into the core nucleus of the master cell. As you go into the center here, this goes into the depths of your soul, into the Akashic records, so to speak, but it goes into all the recordings of love, all the emotions of love, all of the recordings of everything that's ever gone on with your soul. In this space, we are doing a healing here as well today. Now place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And this is going to align and open all the chakras. So top of your roof of your mouth takes you right up and connects you with the hypothalamus, into the master gland. It's one of the master gland that controls the brain. And it aligns you with your crown chakra, opening the pineal gland on the way. And now you're going up to the other chakras above your crown. And this is where we go up to connect with bliss. And now move right on up into infinite bliss. And I want you to go up as high as you can, because right now, as you're doing this, we are opening the prefrontal cortex, the limbic system. We are resetting things in the brain, working on the pituitary as well. Spirit is taking me there right now. to balance all of the hormones that regulate the endocrine system for all of you. And we're going higher, clear up to bliss. Now, I want you to go as high as you can, and this is really just into your best day. Think of that. Whatever that would be for you. And maybe it's walking on the beach with God, feeling those beautiful negative ions that are so powerful for our body. Now you're going, into this even higher, happy place, into that bliss state. And as you start to feel that, you may feel pulled forward. And this is your body's way of saying, yes, you're there. Maybe you're laying down, so don't worry about the pulling forward. Just feel it. Now you're connected in that very amazing gamma brainwave that allows for instant changes in your body. I want you to hold this consciousness of infinite bliss and become familiar with it right now. Feel the shift. Now, in this space, I want you to think of something that you want to shift. Right now, you've already connected in the heart, you've gone to the infinite bliss. Think of something you want to let go of. Maybe it's a stress that you encountered this morning. Maybe it's a health challenge you want to let go of. Maybe it's a pain somewhere in your body that you want to let go of and release right now. I want you to look at that, watch it shift out, and I want you to see your body or that situation healed. Feel it, visualize it, it's completely shifted. Now I'm taking you into the formula to reset your brain and body to align with the frequency of miracles. This is it, and you're going even deeper. The more you connect in infinite bliss, the more you activate all parts of your brain. This is really big, and you will deepen your connection with this infinite bliss. So reset the brain body from all life experiences. The reconnection of the brain and body is vital at any stage of life. The brain is like a huge computer, so remember that. It's like a huge computer that you are resetting right now, that you can clear the viruses off of, the old programming, and you can download and instill new software, new beliefs, new energy vibrations and frequencies. Feel it. I want you to let go of any accidents, shock and trauma, illness, any virus, in any form that you got that virus, and many have a lot of viruses in their bodies. Let it go. Any shock and trauma, let it go. PTSD, any trauma bond to anything from childhood, let it go. I know I'm going kind of fast, but this is fast. Now I want you to see the DNA right here in this space, and I want you to heal the DNA. And we're just going to envision a healing on your DNA as well as the mitochondria, which is the virtual library of your life and your choices and your journey in this time and space and all journeys. And that's the energy around the DNA. And you're going to see that transform and become very, very light. And there are gold threads within it. And that is really, you're going to connect right back to your heart again. Envision that within the deepest cell memory of the heart of the master cell. And yet you're connecting the brain and the heart, and you're shifting all the beliefs that go with any of the trauma. in any of the work that we've done in the infinite bliss. It's really no work. It's all play and joy. You're healing the brain-body connection. And now you are redesigning and recalibrating your body. And you are actualizing your goddessness. You are stepping fully into your divine creative power because you are the master healer of your body, of your mind, of your soul. Release any blocks and walls and actualize all of your divine gifts, healing abilities, and sacredness. What you came here to do. Awaken to infinite possibilities, shattering old thought forms, clearing attachments, waywards, letting it go from anywhere in your body, clearing your energy field, your holographic field around you. You've studied all the stuff, empath, fill it all. You've done a ton of work. You're working in the realm of instant creation now. Move beyond your fears. Let them go. They're just an illusion. Get out of your own way. Move higher. Go beyond any self-imposed limitations and create bigger and step more powerfully into the realm of miracles. This is the formula. Clear your deep, personal beliefs. Anything right now that is holding you back from living your most vibrant life, from creating your most incredible future, from living that in that miracle zone all the time. And watch your energy once again now. Like integrate, bringing the infinite bliss down through your body. Watching yourself now ground into Mother Earth. Grounding and centering you, and now bring the energy back up to your heart. Bringing peace and divine harmony and joy into your space. God knows what you're doing. Spirit moves quickly, understands what you want here. It's all in divine and perfect order, and it's all happening for you the way it is meant to. You just facilitated an instant healing. Feel it and feel the process. Enjoy it. Live it. Breathe deeply. Breathe in and breathe out and feel it. Now, a lot of people feel very euphoric after this. They feel, you're regrounding and recentering. Honor that right now. And yet I'm going to move forward into the next portion of this right now. How are you feeling, Tamra?
I'm great, honey. Go ahead.
We're good. Okay, so maybe this is where you are right now. You feel depleted from overgiving at some point in your life, somewhere in your life. You feel like you've been overgiving and you're burnout and your body is in pain. And maybe you have a health issue that's really a challenge. You need a change, a life tune-up, and an attitude adjustment. This is also where you're going to be in 12 to 24 months if you don't make a change. This is where you want to be. You're ready to do the work and clear, rejuvenate, and heal your body, mind, and soul. You bring your life force, energy into alignment with your vision, and your health improves, and your most joyful and purpose-filled life emerges, it appears. Here's one step to get you there. Okay? Connect into the process we just did within the limitless flow of infinite bliss, combined with self-love, and you will align with your divine energetic blueprint, your original innocence, the experience of deep lasting healing, and you'll heal the wounded child. Hold the love that you are. Experience your light, your gifts, and your special abilities. Go into that space of actualizing who you are. There is magic there. And things just fall into alignment for your best good. And so that's the process. I had a student who suffered a spinal cord injury, 15 years early and was living in pain every day. She had really lost hope, and she was in this space where she tried everything with the medical and the natural, and nothing had worked. And she joined Manifesting Miracles, and she, within a short time, she was, I think it was 2 different times I worked with her, that she released all the pain. Everything was gone. And, everything that was making it difficult for her to live. And now she was starting to walk again, and she found connection to God's source again. And she moved forward. She released all of her spiritual, trauma with God that she had. She released trauma in her body that she'd been holding. She found everyday miracles, and she aligned with her soul purpose. And she's now running an animal sanctuary in Canada. So these are some of the stories that I hear. And when I work with my celebrity clients, I find that many of them are dealing with anxiety and like self-confidence, believe it or not. And these can generally always be resolved without medication. So aligning with Manifesting Miracles has truly helped them to really capture more, put them in balance to where now they're attracting more jobs, like more amazing miracles in their own lives, to where they're doing things in a bigger way. And so many different opportunities have come their direction, and they're healing their relationships. So that's what I see with, different clients that I'm working with. And so, there's so many things I can say about this process. Tamra, keep me posted when we have a couple minutes left. I'll slow down. How much time do we have?
Yeah. We're about out of time, honey. We're almost out of time. You got a few minutes. Go ahead and wrap it up.
Okay.
I wish we had hours that we could continue talking
I know
and connecting, because there's so much I would love to share about you. And I know you have so much to share, which is really amazing. And I really appreciate you being here. So yeah, go ahead and offer them your free gift and invite them over to your website so that they can find out more about you. Because, working with Melinda is absolutely incredible. And it's definitely something I would suggest anybody do. So go ahead, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. I would like to invite everyone to go to my website at newhealingdimensions.com. And thank you so much for being with me today and with Tamra. And go there and you can download your free ebook. It's called Witnessing Miracles. And these are a lot of true stories, even about my grandson that died at birth. That's a living miracle. Here he is 6'4" now and 18 years old and amazing, but he was without.
I remember that happening.
He was without oxygen for 25 minutes. So many different miracle stories are in that. But I also want to invite you to join me in my Facebook group, and it's Manifesting Miracles with Melinda Lee. So look that up if you're on Facebook and join me there. But for sure, go to my website at New just like it sounds, healing just like it sounds, dimensions.com. Thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you so much, Melinda. Totally love you. I look forward to connecting with you again. and sharing more of this amazing gift you have for everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for all you're doing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have the same goal in mind, to help people heal their hearts so that we can be in world peace.
Yes.
That's what it's all about.
We certainly are. And I just want to say, I have done some of the sacred activation programs with Tamra, and they were so powerful and so life transforming that, I mean, literally, I really encourage you to do these, to really value what you're receiving here, because it's a true gift.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys. So I want to conclude today with doing a couple activations for you. And one of them is healers who suffer and overwhelm are two activations I definitely want to do today. I know this morning, getting ready for the show, the mix up on the time, we were going to just different things that were going on, and my fiance being out of town, I was feeling a little overwhelmed. I have a big crew of people that work for me, and just managing everything, everybody contacted me. I was like, wow, I need to sit down. So I went and I sat down and I painted a little bit. You see a picture behind me I'm working on. Not very good at art, but love doing it. And it brings me so much joy. And I started running the overwhelm activation because I was feeling overwhelmed this morning. So if you're feeling overwhelmed in the world, and if you're plugged into anything that's going on, you might be feeling overwhelmed. So I invite you to go into your heart, and I'm going to connect to source energy, and I'm going to run the overwhelm, the activation. And then I'm going to go right into healers who suffer, because like Melinda was saying, she went through a lot of stuff. I've gone through a lot of stuff. We don't have to. We can be healers and we can be of assistance without having to prove that we're good at it by healing ourselves. And that's a horrible road to go down. I know I've been down it. I know many healers who have. So I want to run a couple of activations for you on that. And we've got one more coming in. I'm not sure what it is yet. It'll come in as I'm connecting. So again, I'm going to connect to source energy. Just go into your heart and just think about any way you are overwhelmed in your life and what's going on for you. And I'm silent as I do this. You might feel a little bit of spinning. You might not. It's okay. Also adding in the activation, healers who suffer. There's also an activation called bleeding heart. And that is when you're trying to save the world and you're giving away all of your energy to everything and everyone. So all three of these activations are now running. And also helpful people. A lot of people feel alone, that they have to do everything themselves. But yet there's helpful people all around that you can connect with. So to connecting with your soul tribe, with helpful people that can help you, shift your life and to help you live the life you desire, allowing yourself to receive that help and to attract that right person that can help you. So just focus on that also. Okay, bring your energy into Mother Earth. Taking a nice big deep breath. Feeling that peace, love, joy, and happiness flowing into every single cell of your body. Feeling happiness, peace, love, joy, happiness flowing through every single cell of your body. You know, Melinda is, I was so excited to have her on as my first gift because my first gift actually, yes, because I absolutely love her. You know, we have helped each other out over the years, calling each other, hey, I need help. Hey, I need help. We've been each other's support system. We met up last year in Chichen Itza, and we're able to connect and walk around in that magical land and go have lunch together. Just, it wasn't enough time. It never seems to be enough time to have time with special people in your life. So make sure that you spend time with those special people. Make sure you reach out. You know, that's what this is all about. This isn't all about me. This is all about all of us. And there's so many different ways to change your life. There's so many different support systems out there. And Melinda is definitely one of them. She's absolutely incredible being. I love her so much. And she's really, really, really an amazing person. And I'm so excited to have her here with you. Really, she's incredible. She's beautiful. She's not egotistical. She's sweet. She's nice. She's funny. We've had some wild times out too, out dancing. Woohoo! To go back to 2009, honey.
That was a good time.
Isn't that funny? Oh my God, that was fun. We had so much fun. So, you know, yeah, like good friends, we don't always get to see each other or always get to talk, but it's about being there for each other, you know, and it's about being in service together in any way you can be to support each other. And Melinda, I mean, she's there. She's really incredible.
So sweet. Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here with you today. An honor.
Thank you, honey. I'm really excited you came. I'm really happy for you. I look forward to seeing you again. I really miss you. Hopefully, we'll meet up in England or someplace special. I'm thinking of maybe going to Egypt in February, so maybe you can join me there.
Yes, I love that.
Or come to Mexico again.
Fun journeys ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you to OM Media. I love doing the show. We've got a great show for you next week. Amazing guy. He raises crystals out of the ground. Absolutely incredible, man. He's so amazing. His name is Tariff. He's from England. He's incredible. And check out my website. I've got a bunch of webinars coming on. I've got the Empowered Healers course coming up. And on September 10th, we will be doing a free event for you. So make sure you sign up on that. Don't miss that. And next week is age reversal. So to help you line up your molecules and get into that peace, love, joy, and happiness within you. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you next week.
How do you choose?